Yet again, another red flag day. So Angela, we're talking fire weather today. How bad are the conditions out there?
Yeah, it's pretty windy out there. And yesterday it was windy too, and today we're seeing even stronger wind gusts. So yeah, fire danger is definitely critical. I don't think the winds will stick around throughout the entire weekend, but at least through tonight as that cold front moves through. So cold front, that's the trigger, and it's in advance of it here where we are seeing a good amount of wind. Overnight tonight though, eventually our winds will ease, but it's not until midnight until we're really going to notice a big difference. And tomorrow will still be breezy. Wind gusts will be in the 20s, but we're not talking about wind gusts over 35. It will be more so anywhere between about 15 to 25 miles per hour, more typical over the weekend, but strong winds here at least from now through about midnight. The high so far 78 degrees. Keep in mind just the other day temperatures were in the 90s, so that's a big temperature difference and a big pressure gradient as well, and that's what's allowing for a lot of wind. Right now wind gusts even out at the airport 44 miles per hour. Washoe Valley closer to 60. 74 degrees is the temperature here right now, so the colder air is already starting to move in. It's 62 in South Tahoe, but 82 in Lovelock, 84 in Fallon, 95 in Bishop. The cooler air, a lot of it is still up to the north, and it will continue to settle in here tonight, but we're 16 degrees cooler at this hour than we were yesterday. So right in front, in advance of that front, is where we're seeing a lot of wind. We don't have a lot of moisture to work with. A lot of the clouds here are basically anywhere between north of I-80 and closer to the Oregon and Idaho border and up through the Pacific Northwest. So most of us are going to stay dry out of this event. Pay attention to these blue lines. Those are lines of equal pressure, and when they're really compact here, that means we're going to see a good amount of wind, and that is the case at least through about midnight. Once we get into Saturday, notice how they're spaced out a little bit more evenly, and we're not seeing quite as much wind tomorrow, but we still have a pretty big dip in the jet stream, so it's going to be cooler tomorrow. It is not going to feel like summer this weekend. It's going to feel cool. It's going to feel refreshing. And if you are heading out to the rodeo, might even want to bring a jacket, especially after dark. Now overnight tonight, we're also going to see an increase in relative humidity. You can see there in green. So a little bit more moisture to work with overnight tonight. Most of us will stay dry, but at least relative humidity values will get higher overnight tonight. Tomorrow during the day though, still looks to stay dry, and we'll have partly cloudy skies. So the fire threat goes down over the weekend. As far as into Ely tomorrow though, 73 degrees, even 58 in Austin tomorrow, 67 in Hawthorne with a low tonight of 50, mid to upper 60s tomorrow in the Basin and Range. So it's going to be cool, it's going to be refreshing, but notice these overnight lows too, dropping down into the 40s. So it's going to be chilly if you're up early in the morning. 67 in Carson City tomorrow, as well as in Reno with a low tonight of 45. And if you are camping, temperature wise, falling below freezing tonight. 28 tonight in Tricky, as well as into South Tahoe. Highs tomorrow into the mid to the upper 50s. As far as neighborhood temperatures tomorrow, most of us only into the 60s when average is in the 80s. So feeling more like early spring, fall. Not going to feel like summer tomorrow. We can get a break from the AC. 57 up at Lake Tahoe tomorrow, and Reno for your Saturday. High of 67 with a few clouds. Less wind, but still a touch on the breezy side. 75 on Sunday. So overall, a really nice weekend, and then it gets hot again by Wednesday. But if you are heading out to the rodeo, probably need a sweater or at least a light jacket
When that sun goes down.
Yeah, it's going to be chilly.
All right. Thanks, Angela.